Hey folks, Kilt-Man here, Kilt-Man, actual service. Now, we're on location. We're actually in a pub called The Saddle. Yes, The Saddle. Now this boozer is run by the Andersons. I have their tartan, I wear their kilt quite a lot, and they are great people. And believe it or not, my big 50th, which is looming on the fucking horizon, that is in about 2 weeks' time. But our party is going to be held in here, yes. I would show you all the stuff, but anyway, you know, there's a big superhero event taking place outside for charity, and but Kilt-Man is on location. Oh, by the way, I am sporting the kilt, of course. Yeah, and that is the dress McDonald. Oh yes, fabulous kilt. So anyway, you may have seen my earlier video when I was hungover as fuck and really in a bad way. And I had missed the postman. Hey, Mr. Postman, where's my fucking package? And because I had a mask on the way, right? I ordered it yesterday morning from Mad About Horror. Mad About Horror being the premier in the UK for shipping out your all your Halloween and horror movie paraphernalia, merchandise, masks, props, you name it. Fucking awesome. And it arrived less than 24 hours later. But of course, dickhead here was fast asleep because dickhead here didn't get in till like 4 o'clock this morning. So, hungover, well, not even hungover, still drunk. I never heard, you know, the doorbell and the banging on the door. I come downstairs to find a little note of Mr. Postman saying, haha, dickhead, you missed me. Anyway, so if you watch the previous video, you'll know that I met another postman and he said, like, go down the sorting office. It might be there. Chances are it might be. It does say the next working day, which is a Saturday today. That would be the Monday. So, but he said, oh, chance your arm. It could be all right. So I waltzes on down there, down road, and Steve in the post office. Stephen, you gave me palpitations because you went, oh, it's here. He gave the little card in and he puts the number in and he goes, oh, it's here. And I went, fuck me. Well, there you go. And he goes, if I were you, I'd put the lottery numbers on if I were you because, well, your luck's in, isn't it? It shouldn't be here, but it is. And then, of course, he goes off to try and find it. And he can't find it. Stephen, are you pissing me about? And he goes, it should be here. And I said, oh, it isn't, is it? He goes, no, there's a number on the system. So he's brought it back and it's here. It should be on a shelf somewhere. So he goes and asks someone else, then he asks someone else, then he asks somebody else, and they went, no, it should be on that shelf there. And I'm like fucking thinking, oh, this is going tits up for me yet again. I've just come all the way down here for no fucking reason. And you've raised my hopes. Anyway, then he goes, ha ha ha, here it is. And I'm going, it should be a box about yay big with a sticker on saying Mad About Horror, you know, trying to be helpful like. And anyway, he finds it. And here it is! Here the motherfucker is! So, what we're going to do now, we're going to do an unboxing in the pub. I ain't never done this before. Not in the pub anyway. And normally, as you know, I would be playing the music from said, you know, whatever movie this is from, I'd be playing the music from it right now. But no, we've got Coldplay playing instead. Oh shit, I just realised something. I've not got my ski and do. You know, my ski and do that lives. My wee Dirk that lives down my boots. Down there. The thing I always unbox these things with. Oh shit, I haven't got it. And of course now, I can't get into the box. Oh, you're kidding me. Just how much? I'm doing it. I'm ripping this thing asunder. Right, okay folks. Oh, I've just seen it. I've just seen what lurks within. Look in there, look at that. Trick or Treat Studios. Yes. How many masks have I got from them? But, and I always say this as a little bit of a disclaimer, many people have a problem with Trick or Treat Studios. I personally do not. I don't even know how many masks I've got from them now. But they're making the best masks that I've got. Mass-produced masks, no independent stuff. No, I've got nothing like that. What have I? I can't remember. But I've got a lot of Trick or Treat Studios masks. and they are made with the approval of the studios, often with the guy who created the makeup in the movie itself, i.e. American Werewolf. I've got a lot of American Werewolf masks, as you will know from previous videos, and Rick Baker signed off on those, approved them all. So, you know, they're not fly-by-night. Now I know, I've seen on YouTube, I've seen numerous videos and people complaining about them, the hair falls out, the paint job is terrible, the sculpt is awful, whatever, and they remodify these masks. I've seen that a lot, but in my experience, I've not had a problem at all, not one problem. They've been brilliant, and I've loved all their stuff so far. And this is a trick or treat, a trick or treat. And I've already been drinking whiskey for the last 24 hours. By the way, I'm loving the lighting effect in here. I look really good. I'm obviously better, you know, with little to no light. Okay, right. Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn. And here is... Whoa. Look at him. Look at them teeth. How many teeth are in there? That's one hell of a gob full of teeth. Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn. Ed, this is Evil Ed. You know, he's well, the kind of comic book jock. You know, him and Professor Noby's daughter arrive at the cabin where Professor Noby retreated to with the necronomicon, the Book of the Dead, and he recited the incantation, and he brought forth the Evil Dead, of course. And what happened next is, you know, obviously he gets possessed. His wife Henrietta, you can buy a mask of Henrietta as well, gets possessed, and going to be destroyed by the act of bodily dismemberment. You know, whatever stalks these woods is soon to come calling for me, and all this kind of shit. Like, and of course, Bruce Campbell, Ash, and his mates arrive there at the cabin in the woods, and all hell breaks loose in the first Evil Dead. And then in Evil Dead 2, Sam Raimi's riotous, fucking delirious roller coaster ride of Evil Dead 2, which sort of brings down the gore to a degree and raises the comedy level, but it's one of the rare examples, and there's only a handful of these, American Werewolf in London being another one. And again, masks as well. Yeah, I've got all the masks from that. So, of horror comedies that actually work, where the horror is genuinely horrifying and the comedy is genuinely funny. And not for the sake of it, it genuinely is laugh out loud, funny, in the moment, in character, genuinely good stuff. Bruce Campbell is at his absolute best in this movie. I know we have lots of fans of the third movie, Army of Darkness. Yeah, Dean, you're out there, mate. I know. But and I do love it. Whichever version of it you watch, because there's multiple versions. But Evil Dead 2 is perhaps the most polished, the slickest, the most fun, I find. I love the first one because it's a balls-out horror movie. It genuinely breaks the mold, and it's a genuine, true, original video nasty. Evil Dead 2, because of maybe all the shit that they courted worldwide, the controversy, it was watered down. But it still is, you know, exquisitely gory, exquisitely nasty and brutal. But you've got the likes of this guy, who you can't take seriously, for fuck's sake. Look at him. Now, in this light, that hair is really fucking, what the hell is that? The hair's not falling out. People always go like, oh, I got my trick or treat mask, I opened the box, and the hair just fell out. No hair is falling out at all. I'm covered in hair, because my husky dog is molting at the moment. She's shedding hair left, right and centre, so I'm actually wearing, my tartan is actually, I just burped. I burped as I said that. Live on camera. My tartan is actually Siberian husky tartan at the moment, because, you know, I'm covered in dog hair. But I opened this box, no hair fell out. This is not a good hairdo. But if you watch the movie when Evil Ed transforms and becomes possessed and becomes this guy with these rolled over white eyes. Look at him, these eyes are tremendous. The Deadite eyes. His hair is spookily weird, and it is like that. Maybe not quite as shiny, but it's this stringy, weird, sort of slick, ridiculous looking hair. Now, okay, we've got a light shining right the way down on this. But, you know, folks, I'm going to give you the full McCoy. We're going round, we're going round, we're going round. Yeah? Look at that. Look at the pizza detail on the face there. What I will say about this is that all the other masks in the Evil Dead range, and you can see, I don't know if I can show you them here. There should be a picture of the other ones. Yeah. Can you see there? You've got a Henrietta, you've got Pee-wee, obviously Evil Ed, and you've got Evil Ash. And I'm going to get Evil Ash next because that's a great makeup art. It's a great mask, great image. Join us. But the other masks all have like a proper sort of down the neck, back of the neck, and sort of semi-shoulder piece as well. Evil Ed, for some reason, doesn't. It's kind of a short mask, yeah. So you've got a bit of neckage, you've got a bit of throat there, but it is kind of cut off there. No issue with that. I mean, that's the way it is. You know, I have seen other people saying like, oh, it hasn't got a neck piece to it. I have seen people complaining. If it hasn't got a neck piece, it wasn't meant to have a fucking neck piece, was it? So, why worry? Why have such an issue with things like that? Look at him. Look. Yeah, all right, yeah. Mine, I tell you. But remember, in the film, he kind of zooms across the cabin. We are the things that were dead, but will be alive again. Oh, no, I've misquoted that. We are the things that were and will be again. You know, and he's kind of floating in this kind of jerky motion. And he's up off the deck, he's floating in midair. And then he goes, woo, and he zooms across the room and starts wolfing down, you know, Bobby Joe's hair. Bobby Joe, you know, and he starts, and it's just fucking awesome. It is an awesome sequence, dead funny. And now I'm going to genuinely look at this mask and then give you a verdict on it from what I can see. Paint job, yep. I love the way, you know, these are sunken in, and same as Evil Ash, you have the darker segments. You probably can't quite see that too well. I apologise. I've got like sort of, you know, disco lighting above me. Yeah, Disco Inferno. But if I show you that in another video, I think you're going to see that that's actually a lot darker than it looks on here. But it's great. The contrast is brilliant. I love it. I have got this light shining right the way down on it, which is kind of, it's making the hair kind of like, hey, Silvercrane, I've just had my highlights done. I've just stepped out of the salon, you know? Should have gone to the fucking dentist though, shouldn't you? Not the salon. Hey. Can you see there's a tongue? Way, there's a big wobbly tongue there. And all them manky, horrible teeth. Whoa. Now, of course, if you're a big fan of these movies, you'll know that Evil Ed gets chopped up, chopped to bits, because the actor bodily dismemberment. I thought someone was telling me to shut up then. How dare they? as if I'd listened anyway. But he gets chopped up, but they cut that sequence out. And you know, they've never reinstated it. I cannot believe it. You see in shadow his head, and Ash with the axe takes off the top of his head, and he becomes, and there's loads of imagery of this. I've got Fangoria magazines where all the pictures were there, and they chop him up, and his legs and arms are off, and it's green blood. Again, they watered down the gore effects because, well, they just wanted more asses on seats, you know, a bit more money and a bit less controversy. So all the gore is in different colours. There's very little red blood in the movie. There's some, you know, but it's, even when you see it, it's ridiculous. But so it's green. Blood from him is green, and but you see in the full version, you should see the top of his head come off, and apparently the top of his head comes up like this. You know, the scalp comes off, and it kind of moves across the floor like that. And Ash has to fucking hit that with an axe again to kill it. But and then he chops them all up. But you don't really see, you don't see any. You just see like green blood coming down the camera lens, just to give you the effect that you have just been cut asunder. Legs, arms, scalp, head, feet, all akimbo. But as I say, the film is genius. The sheer inventive verve, the camera work. Sam Raimi's renowned for his dazzling dexterity with the camera. His sheer, you know, just like, well, I don't care. I don't care what a camera should do. I want to show people this. So I'm going to run through the woods with a camera, fucking hurtling towards trees. I'm going to dodge them at the last second, and I'm going to weave around, and I'm going to chase you. So you're the audience, and you are seeing this. Well, you're just being pursued by this thing, and it looks absolutely fucking amazing. You know, it is just genuinely cinema verite. Is it? Because is that the style where you just anything goes, anything goes. If you can do it, if you can imagine it, you can film it. And Sam Raimi nailed it without a doubt. Evil Dead, the first one, had so many incredible camera moves, so many great compositions, and then Evil Dead 2 took it on even further. Army of Darkness, which should have been called the Medieval Dead, why the hell did they not call it that? The most perfect God-given title, the Medieval Dead. And I know a lot of people out there adore that movie. I do adore it, but I don't think it stacks that well against the first two in terms of story, in terms of performances. The effects are fantastic, but and the idea behind it's brilliant. It's sheer brilliance. Ash goes back in time, you know, with this portal. When you know, the incantation to send the spirits back opens a fucking another portal, which sends him through. So make it stop. And like, poor Ash has been through hell, and then he gets sent back in time, and he gets fucking punished again, and he's still gonna fight the Deadites. Anyway, in some Californian dark age, with knights in shining armor, but the camera work isn't as good either. It's not as dazzling. It's because he tries to make a homage to Ray Harryhausen, a homage to action movies. It's more of an action, historical, you know, piss take. So it's not the claustrophobic, in your face, you know, the camera above your head, the camera in front of you, the camera right there in your ear hole. It's not like that. It's told kind of flat, I would say. So again, for that reason alone, I don't think it is the best. I think it's the least of the Evil Dead movies, because inventiveness isn't there from a sheer cinematic point of view. And yet he had more money. Well, he actually didn't have more money, and he should have done, because the first two films are a riot of success. So what the fuck happened to the budget? Don't get it. Just don't get it. But anyway, look, I'm distracting myself from drinking whiskey. Hey ho. I'm on YouTube, hon. YouTube. Come and join me. Come and join me. Sit in. Oh, people are such fucking cowards, aren't they? You know? I can't believe people. Come on, be on YouTube. What is it? You know, normally what happens is, like, if I do a video outside somewhere, like, you get people coming out and they go, hey, what are you doing there? Hey, what are you? Sorry, I make them Scottish. They're not normally Scottish. Go, fucking what are you doing there, lads? You fucking filming something, like? And they come and sit down and they gag in. And they're like, hey! And I'm going, yeah, no worries. But when I actually ask someone to get on board, they're like, no. I haven't done my hair. I want to look a show. And I'm like, have you seen me? This is what I do on YouTube all the time. And my face is like a bag of elbows. A bag of fucking elbow. You think this guy's ugly? Look at me. Uglier. Ugly, uglier. Yeah? I think my teeth are slightly better. Slightly better. But look at them, look at them gnashes. Fucking awesome, yeah? That is beautifully done, isn't it? Now, sometimes in a trick-or-treat mask, you get... Shit, I don't believe it. We have... Sometimes they put like a number, or they even sign them off on the inside. There is something, I don't know if you can see that, there is something there. But I think, having shoved my hand up it, my big sweaty hand, that's a stamp. That's actually a stamp. It has worn off. I've got no idea what it was meant to be. Can you see? Can you see that? It actually is a circular stamp with like an inscription running around it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it says. I don't know what it's trying to say. But anyway, here he is, Evil Ed. Rah, rah. When he eats the hair. eating hair. Do you know what? My hair has now reached that horrible fucking weird length where it wanders. A little strand will wander onto your lips and into your gob, and fuck me, that I gag instantly. People look at me and they go, "Are you alright?" And I'm like, they can't see that little invisible strand that's got into my gob and is making me immediately, instinctively gag and choke. Aye, this motherfucker eats hair. But then again, he's a Deadite. They are evil. Evil, I tell you. So, can you see this, folks? I want it. I've been really, waffling on, but those white eyes, the Deadite eyes, there's a sickly, you can't see in this light again. They're not white, they're kind of like a sickly magnolia. It's kind of like, ugh. In fact, it looks like jizz. It is. He has jizz coated eyes. That's not a good look, is it? Unless, of course, you're a fucking flesh devouring, limb severing demon from beyond the necronomicon. But let's go. Tell you what, Lynn, come here. Don't knock the table. Come here.
Oh, okay.
We've got here's Super Lynn. Super
Gran.
And she's dressed in a mix of tartans. Here she is. Look, which one's the ugliest?
Be careful who you're talking to.
It's me.
Oh right. Oh my God.
I'm the fucking ugliest. Give us a kiss.
Mwah.
Oh,
shit,
you see? Well, anyway, this is the Saddle Pub, as I said before. My 50th is going to be held here with this young lady here, and she's going to be running the whole thing. Oh, I mentioned hair before in my gob, and I got a strand, and I feel sick again. I hate getting.
You need to have another beer to rinse that mouth out.
So says the manageress. The landlady, you must have more beer. How well does she know me? Because I drink fucking whiskey, do I not? But the point's the same. Mine. So take the fuck off. Should I put it on? Should I put the mask on? Yeah. Okay. All right. I heard you. I'll do it.
The names on it on the 11-foot van, so the main 7 foot across. And you're only little.
Oh my God. Do you know who I look like now? Boris Johnson. With this hairdo, this is Boris Johnson. Jesus Christ. The fucking hair is ridiculous. Boris Johnson on his bike, going towards Westminster. Look at them teeth. Oh baby, look at them teeth. Folks, this is a fucking glorious mask. Oh, it is. It is truly a work of art. A gruesome work of art. But, wow. Oh. And of course, that bit. We are the things that were and will be again. Oh shit, it's hot in there, man. What do you reckon? What do you reckon on that? I don't know. I can't see in this light this hair. It's too shiny for me. He is blonde. It's weird to have a mask with blonde hair. You don't get them. You do not get masks with blonde hair. It's kind of weird. But there aren't that many monsters or, villains or characters that have got blonde hair and they make masks of. So, hence, there aren't that many masks with blonde hair on. But this guy has blonde hair. I forgot the guy who plays him in the film. And he's not the world's greatest actor, let's be honest. But, the moment he goes, what did your grandfather find in the Book of the Dead? Fucking shite. But as a monster, he's brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant. Anyway, so look, I'm going to show you a bit more of this. Yum yum. Yum yum yums. But yeah, this hair is kind of freakish. It's kind of shiny because of the light above us at the moment. So, it is what it is. It could look a lot better. But I am no hair's coming out. That's the thing. And it is. A lot of trick-or-treat masks have layers that they're kind of glued on in layers. They're never really stitched in, but they're glued on in layers and clumps. Well, you know, a lot of the time, people complain about that, but a lot of the time, when you think about it, they're emulating, like say, oh, fucking werewolf or something. Well, the hair is going to be in the Theatre Jack mask from American Werewolf in London, where Jack Goodman has been shredded, and he meets David, who's the werewolf, in the porno theatre in Soho. Well, the hair on that is in like little strips and layers, and it's kind of clumpy and weird. Well, it is in the film. It's a fucking weird, because it's an animatronic. It's not even like him in makeup. That is actually an animatronic, which Griffin Dunn, who plays Jack, is actually working the puppet from beneath out of camera shot, so to try and give his own performance into it, which is very clever thing to do, because that's still, so what you're seeing on screen is still him performing it, which I think is a nice idea. But it is just a stop motion. It's an animatronic puppet which he is working and manipulating. But the hair on that is kind of fucking freakish and weird, says the guy with freakish and fucking weird hair himself. But you know, but I think it works. So what I'm saying is, you know, people complain about the way the hair is like just glued on in layers, and if you lift it up, there's a big baldy patch. Well, the fucking hell, there probably would be anyway. What do you really want? You're going to display this, you're going to put it on a fucking bust and put it on a shelf, or you're going to wear it on Halloween, or whenever, you know, whenever. Your wedding night. And I'm sure, you know, want me to eat you, love? Sorry, a bit of rudeness there. You know, I don't know where that comes from. But anyway, you know, there you go. Now imagine them molars down in your precious bits. Holy shit! Yeah. But he has got the tongue. He has got the nice wobbly, flickly tongue. So get a close up on that one, folks. It is one hell of a glorious mask, and made up with it. It's great. So, in the meantime, folks, because now we're fast approaching that 30-minute mark, which is kind of the limit for Kilt-Man's videos. You know, I don't really go beyond it, because my file data won't let me do it. It just goes for like 32 minutes and then goes, haha, fuck you, file over. Like, many a time I've come a cropper on that one. I've fallen a foul, but I just realised my wife is away. Well, she's been away yesterday, but she's actually coming back. And Kilt-Man's had an absolute fucking frenzy of like rip-roaring debauchery and wildness in their absence. Even though I promised he wouldn't do that, but he did. And now I'm kind of, you know, shit. Time's getting on, and she'll be back. And she's gonna come back and discover that Kilt-Man is still fucking out. Oh my god! Does this guy have no limits? No morals? Well, he's got no fucking money, I'll tell you that. But anyway. I does what I does. And I hope you all, you know, do the same. Even in small measure. Life is about fun. Masks, whiskey, kilts, fun. You know? Shit, I just realised something. It was raining before, so I got my little hat. My rainproof hat. Let's just see if it works. Oh fuck it, no it doesn't. That, you know, what seemed like a good idea then? Oh, I'll put a big woolly hat on him. Really wasn't going to work. Because it just goes, it folds in. Of course. You're right. Fucking gangster, like, you know, nah. A spare change, for me crack habit. Oh, fucking hell, lad, fucking hell. Oh, Jesus, yeah. One hot motherfucker in there. So, anyway, guys, there you go. Evil Ed, Trick or Treat Studios, Evil Dead 2. Fantastic mask. Gotta be honest, I'm actually totally in love with this mask. All the labelage is there, you know, you got all the blurb, you know. I know people collect these things and they like to keep these on. Don't know why. I slip them off, as you know, and often slip my finger open as well in so doing. But I do keep them. I do keep all these. But you know, we don't want them on the mat. It looks like it should be on the shelf, you know, with a price tag on it. You know, take these things off. You don't see them in the movie wearing them, do you? You know, ooh, you know, ooh, Dead by Dawn, Dead by Dawn, and I'm made by Trick or Treat Studios official merchandise. You know, fuck off. You know, don't keep these things on unless you're going to sell it again. Anyway, folks, brilliant. Keep it real. Have fun. Be safe. Be happy. Enjoy yourselves. And of course, you know, keep it Celtic. Keep it kilted. And have fun, y'all. And I'm going to see y'all later. Pub full of people looking at me. Hey. And now I'll turn off.